Measurement. Inside and outside. These marbles are outside the bowl. Now let's put these marbles inside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now these marbles are inside the bowl. Now let's see these flowers. These flowers are outside the bowl. Now let's put them inside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now these flowers are inside the bowl. These whistles are outside the bowl. Now let's put them inside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now these whistles are inside the bowl. Bigger and smaller. Now let's see which object is bigger, which object is smaller. This ring is bigger. This ring is smaller. Mango is bigger. Lychee is smaller. This car is bigger. This car is smaller. We have a watermelon and an orange. So which is bigger and which is smaller? Who's going to tell me? Right! Watermelon is bigger and an orange is smaller. Now we have an elephant and a dog. Which is the bigger animal and which is the smaller animal? Who's going to tell me? Right! An elephant is the bigger animal and a dog is a smaller animal. Now we have a cat and a mouse. Which is the bigger animal? Cat or mouse? Come on, tell me fast. Right! This cat is bigger and this mouse is smaller. Now let us find out what is biggest and what is smallest. We have 3 trees here and you are going to help me to find out which is the biggest tree and which is the smallest tree. Let's start. Is this the biggest or this or this? Watch carefully and tell me fast. Come on, I'm waiting. Right, the second tree is the biggest tree. So let's underline biggest. And which is the smallest? Is this the smallest or this? Right, this is the smallest tree. This is our biggest tree and this is smallest tree. Now we have 3 apples and we should find out which is the biggest and smallest. Let's start. Is this the biggest or this or this? Which is the biggest one? Right. The first one is the biggest apple. And which is the smallest apple? This or this? Right. The third apple is the smallest apple. So, this is our biggest apple and this is our smallest apple. Now we have 3 balloons. So let's find out which is the biggest balloon and which is the smallest balloon. Is this the biggest? Or this? Or this? Which is the biggest one? Tell me fast. Right. The second one is the biggest one. And which is the smallest one? Is this the smallest one? Or this? Right. The last balloon is this smallest one. So, this is our biggest balloon and this is the smallest balloon. Observe this picture carefully. The bird is at the top, the dog is at the bottom. In this picture, the cat is at the bottom of the stairs, the dog is at the top of the stairs. Observe this picture carefully. The table is below the fan. The fan is above the table. The book is on the table. The bag is under the table. This car is small. This car is big. This pen is thick. This pen is thin. This pen is short. This pen is long. Now let us see taller and shorter. Here we have a horse and a dog. Which animal is taller and which animal is shorter? Come on, tell me fast. Right. A horse is taller and a dog is shorter. Now we have a boy and a girl. Who's taller and who's shorter? Come on, tell me fast. Right. The boy is taller and the girl is shorter. Now let us see taller and shorter. A blue line and a yellow line. Which line is taller? Right. Yellow line is taller. Blue line is shorter. Now we will see tallest and shortest. Here we have a pencil, a pen and a candle. So what is the tallest? Come on, tell me fast. Right. Candle is the tallest. And what is the shortest? Right. Pencil is the shortest. And now we have a giraffe, a horse and a dog. So which is the tallest animal? Right, giraffe is the tallest animal. And the shortest animal? Right, dog is the shortest animal. Now let us see tallest and shortest. I have a purple line, yellow line, a blue line. Now which line is the tallest? Yellow line is the tallest. Blue line is the shortest. Let us see longer and shorter. Here we have a pencil and a pen. So what is longer and what is shorter? Right, the pencil is shorter and the pen is longer. Now we have a car and a bus. So which vehicle is longer and which vehicle is shorter? Right, bus is longer and a car is shorter. Longer and shorter. Now let us see an example on board. Blue line, yellow line. Which line is longer? Right, blue line is longer. Yellow line is shorter. Here we have a train, a bus and a car. Now you tell me which vehicle is longest and which vehicle is shortest. I'm waiting. Right, train is the longest and the car is shortest. Here we have a duster, a chalk and a ruler. So which object is longest and which object is shortest? Right, a ruler is the longest and a chalk is the shortest. Now let us see longest and shortest. We have a blue line, yellow line, and a purple line. So which line is the longest? Let's see. Blue line is the longest. And which line is shortest? Yellow line is the shortest. Now we have a pen and a marker. So now you tell me which object is thicker and which object is thinner. Right, a marker is thicker and a pen is thinner. Now we have a candle and a stick. and you tell me which object is thicker and which object is thinner. Come on, tell me fast. Right, the candle is thicker. The stick is thinner. Now let us see thicker and thinner. We have two lines, purple and yellow. And now you tell me which line is thicker and which line is thinner. Come on, tell me fast. Right. Yellow line is thicker. Purple line is thinner. Now we have a candle, a pencil and a marker, and you are going to tell me which object is the thickest and which object is the thinnest. I'm waiting. Tell me fast. Right. The candle is the thickest. The pencil is the thinnest. Here we have a truck tire, a car tire and a cycle tire. And now you tell me which tire is the thickest and which tire is the thinnest. Tell me fast. Right. The truck's tire is the thickest and the cycle's tire is the thinnest. Now let us see thickest and thinnest. We have three lines, a purple line, a blue line and yellow line. So which is the thickest line? Come on, tell me fast. Right. Yellow line is the thickest line and the thinnest line. Purple line is the thinnest line. Now let us see heavier and lighter. Here we have a cabbage and a capsicum. So which vegetable is heavier and which is lighter? Right. The cabbage is heavier. The capsicum is lighter. And now we have a watermelon and a mango. Which fruit is heavier and which fruit is lighter? Come on, tell me fast. Right. The watermelon is heavier. The mango is lighter. Now let us see heaviest and lightest. Here we have watermelon, apple and strawberry. Which fruit is the heaviest and which fruit is the lightest? Right. Watermelon is the heaviest. Strawberry is the lightest. Here we have three animals, an elephant, rat and a dog. Which animal is the heaviest and which animal is the lightest? Right. The elephant is the heaviest. The rat is the lightest.